Basically, now it's going to go to the Senate. There were a couple of things on the debate on the House floor that I want to highlight that will probably make its way to the Senate. One was whether this sets up the government to go after other platforms not tied to China. Another concern being a ban sets a bad precedent. Though members voting for the bill underscored TikTok will have the choice whether to divest from ByteDance or remain as part of that larger company. Now, next up, the legislation is going to have to pass the Senate before making its way to the president's desk. It does have bipartisan support there, but it could face a rockier future there, especially around concerns that it could impact free speech. Listen to this.
180 million Americans use TikTok to express themselves. You're going to tell them they're not allowed to do that anymore. You're going to take the company away, destroy the value of the company. There's also the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution that says you can't take someone's property without due process.
Now, another wrinkle as the bill moves forward is that former President Trump opposes it. Now, he's saying that a TikTok ban would strengthen Facebook, which he's called the enemy of the people. He's also raising concern that it would make young people go crazy. Here's what some of those young folks had to say.
I'm not really for the banning of TikTok.
I really hope that it's not banned.
I could not really care. I think it's fine if they were to ban it.
And I would definitely like to feel protected and safe when I'm scrolling through that social media, like my information is not being exploited or violated.
It's a little bit of a mixed reaction there, but according to new research, 56% of those 18 to 34 use TikTok, Stuart. A lot of those voters are ones that President Biden is looking to curry favor with. If this does make it to his desk and he signs it, that could put him on even thinner ice going into the election. Back to you.
Kelly, we hear you. Thank you very much indeed.